Hi Barbie, it's Barbie and welcome to Barbie Academy. Okay, so today we are going to be doing an intermediate core workout that will be very mindful. Okay, we're still going to break a sweat. Rude. We're still going to break a sweat. We're still going to feel it, okay, but we're still going to be mindful and kind of stay in tune and in touch with our body. So we're going to begin with a breath, and this breath is called breath of fire. Okay, so I want you to breathe in, fill your belly all the way up with air, and then I want you to do sharp, fast breaths out, like this. Okay, we're gonna do it 3 times. Breathe in, sharp breaths, squeezing, and when you do it, I want you to squeeze your stomach inward as you exhale all the air out of your stomach. So we're gonna do it one more time. Engage that core, okay? So inhale, exhale. One more time for good luck. Inhale, exhale. And that breath is supposed to have kind of a clearing effect. It's supposed to make you feel a little bit more energized. And we'll probably do it throughout the workout, okay? So we're always starting with breath. We are always starting with getting in touch with our body. So this time we could start on our back. Let's start on our back. And we're just gonna tune into how we feel right now. Just gonna tune into how we feel. Tune into your body, your sensations. Maybe you can give yourself a rub like I am. Maybe you can feel your back a little uncomfortable. Or maybe you feel really relaxed. Just whatever you're feeling, tune into it. Maybe you don't even want to be here. Maybe you don't want to do this. Maybe you forced yourself to be here. That's okay. Just tune into how you feel. Feel it. Don't be afraid. Okay? We're going to take a deep breath in. And then exhale very slowly. Then we're going to take a deep breath in and bring that right knee to our chest. And just do a little circle. And you're going to be taking deep belly breaths as you do little circles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Circle. Exhale. Okay. Now I want you to inhale. Then release that leg down to the mat. Then exhale. And then I want you to bring that left knee to your chest. And I want you to circle it as well. Maybe you bring it all the way down to the mat. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But stay in tune with how it feels. And utilize your breath to regulate your internal sensations. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then I want you to inhale, bring that leg back to neutral. Then exhale, plant it down onto the mat. And then I want you to get up and sit up with your legs long. And then I want you to plant that right leg onto the mat. Okay? Then I want you to point your left toes. I want you to point your left toes. And then I want you to lean back at a 45-degree angle. I really want you to engage that core. Utilize your core. And if you need to, hold on, but don't only use your shoulders and your hands to hold you up. I really want you to utilize that core. And then we're going to inhale. We're going to do circles on the left side. So inhale, 1 circle, 2 circle, 3 circle, 4 circle, 5 circle, 6 circle, 7 circle, 8, 9, 10. Finish the circle all the way around and then rest. I realize how saying circle sounds so annoying. But I want you to really breathe into your lower belly and tune into how you feel. Deep breaths, lower belly. Imagine all the air filling up in that lower foopy. I know you got a foopy, babe. It's okay. Fill it up, okay? And then we're going to inhale. We're going to lift that left leg back up and we're going to do it again. 1, all the way around. 2, inhale. Exhale, come down. 3, inhale. Exhale, come down. 4, 5, 6, 7, come down. 8, come down. 9, come down. 1 more. 10, come down. Woo-wee. You can place your hands behind you and maybe we'll plant both legs down and we'll do a reverse plank to kind of reverse that flow. You can even do this. You don't have to do it like this. You can plant both legs like that and just like open up. Open those legs wide and kind of breathe into that discomfort because that hip can get really tight and that's okay. But that's why we do our restorative exercises, so we can bring some consistency into it and it's more easier to do. Okay, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to stop. You don't always have to keep going. Now, when you're ready to push yourself, you can. But we utilize these restorative exercises to help restore us so we can keep going. So we're going to do 2 more. Inhale, 2 more rounds. So inhale, engage that core, 45-degree angle. I am going to challenge myself and I'm not going to use my hands. Okay? I hope you do the same. But inhale, lift that left leg and circle. 1. Exhale, down. 2. Exhale, down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Finish the circle. Bring it down. Release. Hands behind you. Take a deep belly breath in. Feel that discomfort. Breathe into that discomfort. Woo. 1 more big belly breath in. And let us begin again. Let us begin again. Inhale. Lift that leg. Engage that core. 45-degree angle. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish the circle all the way around, all the way around. Release. Great job. Plant those hands back behind you. Plant the soles of your feet on the ground and then inhale. Lift your hips off the ground. Feel that stretch. Open your legs wide. Breathe into that discomfort. Maybe you do a little circle. Might help. Whatever your body is calling you to do. Okay, then we plant our hips down and we move to the other side. Wonderful. So plant that left leg down to the mat. Extend that right leg long. Okay? My foopy is fooping. Okay? Yeah, plant that leg. Now, you can, like I said, you can hold on, but engage that core. Really use your core. And then we're going to inhale, lift that right leg off the ground, and we're going to circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish the circle, and then plant that leg back down onto the mat and plant those hands behind you and inhale. Breathe into that lower belly. Breathe into that lower belly. Breathe into that lower belly. Really feel. Don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid to feel. One more deep breath in and exhale. And then we're gonna go again. Inhale, engage that core, 45-degree angle. And we're gonna go. Inhale, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish that circle. Woo! And bring it all the way down. Then you're going to plant those hands back behind you. Plant both feet on the mat and inhale. Lift those hips off the ground. Kind of roll them, maybe. It might feel better. It might be hard. Whatever is easier for you. This is supposed to be restorative. Okay? And then we're going to exhale, plant those hips back on the ground. Inhale, get into position. Right leg extended, long. Maybe this time you challenge yourself. You use no hands. What Wale say? No hands. I forgot the fucking song, but y'all know the song. Look that, no hands, I don't dance. But I think I deserve a chance. That was so bad, oh my God. My black card has just been revoked. Lord. Okay, anyway, let's go. Inhale, lift, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, woo, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Finish the circle. Exhale, release. Plant those hands down and breathe into that belly. Breathe into that belly. Breathe into that lower belly. Breathe into those hips. Breathe into that discomfort. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. Okay, inhale. You know what to do. No hands, okay, behind your head or wherever they need to be. Inhale, lift up. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish the circle, then exhale, release. Plant those hands back behind you, plant both feet on the mat, and inhale, lift those hips off the ground. Woo. Move your body however it needs to be moved. Maybe you open those legs a little wider, separate your knees. Don't be afraid to feel. Then we're gonna inhale, exhale, plant those hips onto the ground, and then we're gonna say, good job, we did it. And then what we're gonna do is turn on hands and knees. Ooh. Turn on hands and knees. And we're going to inhale, exhale, send our hips back behind us for a child's pose. And then I want you to come back up on all fours. I want you to extend that right leg out behind you. Then I want you to bring it in for something called a pigeon. So when I say bring it in, bring it up in between your hands, only one knee. And maybe if it's in your practice, you can come down and lay on top of that knee. And it should really open those hips up, okay? If you're somebody who's tight, just stay up, okay? But push yourself. Try something new, okay? Utilize your breath. Utilize your breath. And then we're going to inhale, come all the way up. We're going to lift that right leg back behind us. And then we're going to extend that left leg all the way out. Then we're going to bring it in between our hands. Pigeon on the other side. And we're going to inhale, look up. Maybe we give ourselves a little back bend and stretch. And then if it's in our practice, we'll calm down. And breathe, okay, deeply. And then inhale, lift back up. Exhale, send that left leg back behind you. And get into your plank, girl. Okay? Now that you're in your plank, I want you to send your hips back up into the sky for a downward facing dog. And I want you to pedal your feet out. Pedal, and so what I mean by that is raise one heel and lower the other. So if you raise your right heel and lower your left heel, that's one pedal. Then you reverse it. And feel that stretch in your hamstrings. All the while utilizing your breath, breathing deeply. Okay? And then I want you to inhale, bend those knees. Hover over your mat. I do not want you to lower them. You're just supposed to bend them for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to a plank. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do that again. You saw how I lowered? If you lower down, it can be restorative. So we'll go through a couple and then we will restore, okay? So you can lower down. This is called a cobra. Inhale, look up to the sky. Then exhale, let us begin again. So we're gonna inhale to plank. Exhale, knees lower and are hovering. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to plank. Hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Knees hovered. It's called a bear claw. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hips up. Downward facing dog. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Plank. for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale. Core strong. Exhale. Bear crawl. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Back to plank. Hold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Restore. Knees and thighs to the ground. Inhale. Look up to the sky. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. You might go to child's pose. Utilize your breath. Don't be afraid to feel. The deeper you breathe, the calmer you become. The more the more resilience you build, okay? So keep it going. Okay, we're gonna go again, and we're gonna go a little bit faster. So we're gonna inhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, bear crawl. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Hold plank. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, bear crawl. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. One more round. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. I lied. One more time. Inhale, strong plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Hold. Exhale, release and restore. Inhale, press into your hands, look up to the sky for a cobra. Exhale, back to a child's pose. Deep breathing. Breathe deeply. Maybe you look to the right side. Then we're gonna go again. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, bear crawl. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, bear crawl. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bear crawl. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, bear crawl. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. exhale, release and restore. Inhale, push your hands into your mat. Look up to the sky. Inhale. Then exhale, send your hips back behind you for a downward facing, for a child's pose. And really breathe into that discomfort. I know your core is on fire. I know your shoulders are killing you. Maybe we'll do this. Inhale. Right hand up to the sky. Gaze up to the sky. Then exhale. I want you to do something called thread the needle and bring your right arm in between your left as your face comes to your mat. And that could help you with a shoulder stretch. And if you want, you could extend that left leg and bring that left arm and take it back. And really breathe. Don't be afraid to feel. Breathe. Okay. Then you can inhale, plant that left arm to the mat, come all the way up back to all fours. Then inhale, bring that left arm up to the sky. Look up to the sky, inhale, then exhale, thread the needle on the left side and bring that left arm in between your right hand. And maybe you can extend that right leg. Bring that right arm and move it across your body. Woo! And take a big deep breath in. And tune in to how you are feeling. Tune in to whatever sensations or emotions are coming up, or thoughts and feelings. What are they? Just observe. Notice. And maybe with a big deep breath in, we'll just let it all go. We'll just let it all go. And inhale, bring that right arm down to your mat. Lift back up onto neutral, onto all fours. And then I want you to turn around and go to your back. Whew. And just be. And just be. Thank yourself for showing up today, for moving your body today, for tuning in today. Even if you didn't finish the video, even if you stopped or stumbled or, made a mistake or got tired, whatever it was, you still showed up, you still tried, and that is beautiful. And that's a magical thing that you should continue to do on a consistent basis. Just show up. From just showing up, you could do a lot of things. So just do it. I hope you feel accomplished. I hope you feel a little bit more lighter. And I hope you come back. Okay, Barbie? Good job today. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, Barbie.